These guys, oh my goodness. You're so sweet. Okay, hello. Happy weekend, at least it is here today when I'm videoing this. The snow is really bright right now as it's shining right in my face. But today, I, along with whoever decides to come out and help me, am starting the renovation, and I say that word very lightly, of the downstairs sunroom, which we are going to turn into a greenhouse. Hopefully, without spending any money. So, Jason gave me the go-ahead to do whatever I wanted to do down here, as long as I didn't spend any money. So here we go. Let me give you the before. We've already done a couple things, which won't look like I've done anything. And so you can see the progress of how this all turns out. My goal is to make it a place that we want to come. That even if it's not being used at the time for starting seeds, that kids want to come. I want to come. I want to hang out in here. It's going to be beautiful and all of those things. That is going to be a process, because what I really want to do down here is going to eventually cost money. But in the interim, in the meantime, I am going to go make some great effort, or I think I worded that sentence really funny, but I'm going to make a great effort to make it beautiful without spending anything. So let me give you the before. Oh, these little crazies. Look at them. Back up just a second. Oh, you little stinkers. They're always so cuddly together. Okay, so this room faces south. Let me get back in the corner here. You can see all the snow. It is the entire length of our house, just like the upstairs sunroom, except this room has never been, I think the word that I would say would be secure from the weather. So if you get a really bad rain, I mean, it's going to come in. It's only on a concrete slab. I think that it was built in a way that maybe I should ask Jason. I mean, I don't think any of us know. I'm not sure it was ever meant to be fully secure. It's almost like an enclosed patio. So for us, that's perfect for a sunroom. But as you can tell, it's an absolute disaster. All of this corner just needs to be done. So this is a very old pack and play that we used last year, hardly ever. It has holes in it and all the things. We just use it for an outside one. Then this cabinetry was all here. I think I'm gonna take some of the doors off of that. We have a washer. Oh, the story of this washer. Anyway, it was just repaired. But because it took so long, because of everything in the supply world, we had to buy a new one in the meantime. I think we had parts on order for almost 6 months, if not longer. Well, yeah. All of this furniture, if we keep it, some of it will be going out in gardens, some of it will be getting sanded down, some of it will just be, I don't know. And so here's the other thing. Ideally, I want shelves similar to this kind of everywhere, but that's not going to work. That's going to cost a lot this year, so we are not going to do that. So I gathered tables. We have a desk that we're not using. Yes, I know, that's broke. We have a table over there. This shelving. And I have I have a couple more ideas of things that we're going to do for shelving. As far as getting all of the plants started. So, and that's Irish. Here we go. Let's see what we can make of this place. How beautiful can it become? What's going on? You look rough. We've had to cut some tangles out of her lately. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, we are, we are making progress. We have doors off. I know. We paused to transplant garlic. Garbage mostly out. And now I'm gonna go shop my garages to see what I still have from last year that might work in here. Okay, we made really big progress today. We are by no means done, but we got a really good start and I'm really happy with what we did. The washer is still in here, but I need some strong men to take it out for me, and we don't exactly, with all of this, hold on one second, with all of this snow on the ground, our garage stalls are full of vehicles at this point. So, but let me show you what I've done so far and kind of walk you through it, and then I'll try to tell you what we have left to do and what I would like to see done. So here we go. Okay, so this is that far corner again. We had the wire shelving in different places in our house. So I have a tall one ready for seed starts and a shorter one ready for seed starts. We actually have our experimental garlic up in there right now. We just transplanted it, so it's looking a little iffy. Oh well, it was just a fun experiment. Picture needs to get hung up. So let me rephrase that. All of these will be for seed starts. And we have this desk. This is gonna kind of be the potting soil, the potting table. And then I have this also that I will be able to put quite a few seed starts on this one as well. And the cats love this one, of course. Hello, hello. This room has been so warm today, we've had to open up the doors. What's up, Rico? That will be removed. Then I have a couple of these tables. I only set up one so far today. I'll set up another one. All of the table space I wanted to be movable, because as the weather gets warmer, like today, it was, 20 some degrees outside, and we got to, well, let's see, what is it at right now? We're at about 70, I cannot read that, 75, 76 degrees. My kids love going out in the snow barefoot and then running back in. But we have been, like I said, we've had that door open off and on all day because it got so warm in here. So I want to be able to move tables and shelving as we see what the plants are doing. So, and the longer I've actually been in this room, the more I actually think it might have been the design of this room was to be a somewhat like a greenhouse. We took just the doors off of these shelving, or this shelving right now. I really, really like open shelving, and everything on these shelves is applicable to the garden, whether it's, well, except for my vintage cameras. We have seeds. The girls and I, we collect old vintage cups, containers, jars, dishes that we all use for seed starts, and often we give them away as gifts or give them as gifts. This is one of my favorite containers my mom gave me. It's an old candle mold, and we have started so many of our succulents in here. These guys are doing okay. They've been a little bit neglected and forgotten, but they'll get there. More seeds here from this year. Quilt baskets ready to go, everything that we'll need. These chairs will head back out to the garden. I think these chairs are actually from my parents' restaurant, so I'll be excited to have those back out there. They weathered a bit interesting, so I might sand them down. I don't know, we'll see. And then this is another table that we will have possibly for seed starts, possibly just for storing things. This is our special. These are always treasures that we find outside on trips, wherever we might go. I'll leave the doors on the top and on the bottom ones for storage that we just don't want to see. And then this area, I think it's so cute. This area, some of these, actually most of these things were out in the garden. Well, yeah, they were out in the garden somewhere last year. I'm not sure. I'm just gonna see it all come together. I love having chairs in the gardens because you sit. I love having a little table. I don't know, we'll just see as it all comes together. But for right now, I didn't want it out in the snow. It's been in here all winter. I just set it up like this so we can at least enjoy it down here. And then I obviously have more window space down here, but this is the side that receives the least amount of sun, even though it still faces south, just be considering that how the sun sets. So that's what we have. It's a really good start. I'm happy with it. I was hoping to finish today, but that's obviously not going to happen, and that's okay. But now we're ready to go, and we will start by the end of next week. We'll probably start going with some of our onions that we're gonna get planted, and then everything else will be within the next few weeks. We have never, like I've said before, or at least I think I've said it before, I have started seeds before, but never to this extent. So I'm really excited to just give it a go, give it a try, and I think this room is gonna be perfect. With all the windows, we get really good air circulation, so when it does get too warm in here, we can help with that. I left our fans down here, so we'll just see. It is interesting because I was going through some of the shelving today, and as I was going through the shelving, I found, sorry, I'm trying to set this down. I found some, these are willows. She puts peacock feathers. These are from a friend's farm. She puts them in every single one of her bouquets that she does, but they're right in my face. I found some trays, and when we moved in, okay, so this was the room where all the cockroaches were, if I'm being honest. That's why it's just the really rough flooring. It's just concrete flooring right now. It'll probably just stay that way. Well, what I would love is brick, but you know, that's okay. Some other people actually cleaned it for us. I don't even remember who it was. I just know I was not the one. It might have even been one of our kiddos and their friends. So they were the ones that ripped up all the flooring. They're the ones that actually saw the cockroaches before I did, and they had to come and tell me. But they also cleaned out all the cabinetry, and I have not been down here in so long that I opened up some of the cabinetry and I found trays for what would be for seed starts. Someone must have started seeds, and I know they weren't ours because I've never used them before, not this kind. So it makes me wonder, and I do recall too when we came through the house, and when we went through the house several times, but when we came through it, I remember there being a bunch of gardening things down here. And she left some gardening things. She left some really cool pots for us. I don't know if she did that on purpose or not, but anyway, all that to say, it just makes me think that maybe possibly this has already been used for something really similar, because the design of the house is perfect for something like this. So we'll see. I am so excited to start. Like, I wish I could start now, but I know that that would not be wise. Things would not do well that long. But it's exciting. So we're ready to go almost. We have to get all of our potting soil still. All of our seeds are organized. If you saw that last video, I walked through the process of how we decided to organize them this year. So far, everything that we've done with them, like we continue to make lists of things that we have and don't have just as we're ordering and whatnot. So far, I've loved being able to go just grab just the vegetables or just the flower container and go through, because we have it all marked as to when we're planting it. That's been great. It's been super helpful. So we'll see. I'll try to remember to give an update to let you know if we make any changes for how we have our seeds organized. So anyway, just wanted to share this. I'm sure there will be much more to come down here. I am confident we will make changes as we get started, and probably add things, take things away. The washer will be gone. But I thought it would be a great way to at least show you where we are starting. Again, I didn't spend $1 yet, just with what we have. And I'm happy with that. I really am. You know, I could wait until we could do the most beautifully perfect greenhouse, but that's not going to be happening anytime soon. So I'm so thankful for what we have and the challenge that Jace gave me to not spend any money, to do it, to make it beautiful, to make it a place where we want to come, because that's the big thing for me. If something's beautiful, if a place feels welcoming, I want to be down there. And I know we're going to spend a lot of time in here this year, this spring in particular, so I'm excited for all it holds. I'm sure there'll be many videos to come with it. Anyway, thanks for joining us, or joining me and the kids somewhat on this lovely winter day, even though in here it feels like summertime right now. And yeah, so until next time, stay tuned. Bye-bye.